Okay, so last we left, I had defeated the Emperor and been killed by my master, who I had just rescued. The water dragon had spoken to me and said, "Go towards the light." Let's see. And it automatically saves. Interesting. I'm going back this way, looking for some bones. If you come back here, you will find somewhere around here. There it is. The best sword and the best single sword in the game. Which I'm not going to show you because it's a silly. Because I'm not mastered in it. It's okay looking.
Stop!
Oh.
Dire flame!
Your master betrayed you, as he once betrayed his brother. Our revenge, years in the planning.
Oh, crap. Oh, I'm on the edge of the fighting area.
Legendary strike! You will fall! Focus.
He trained you to fight a tyrant, but with a flaw. He wanted you vulnerable in your moment of triumph.
Dire flame!
Okay, you gotta be careful of where the fighting area... Oh, these things are tougher than... Oh...
The dragon amulet is in his hands, reassembled. He will consume my power, but all is not lost.
Legendary strike! Death will be your release!
Wish you could interrupt power attacks, that would be nice.
Your master claims the throne and my power. He will rule as a god unless he is stopped.
Dire flame!
You have done well, mortal, but your journey is far from over. Time grows short, and we must act quickly if we are to stop your Master Li. Your master, Sun Li, the glorious strategist, betrayed you. He killed you to claim the power of the Emperor, my power, as his own. You are dead. I am the Water Dragon, immortal guardian of the path to the underworld. I shepherd the dead, leading them to my holy temple in Dirge, the gateway to the afterlife. But 20 years ago, the Emperor and his brothers attacked Dirge. They burned my temple, slew my servants, and defiled my body so the Emperor could claim my power. When Emperor Sun Hai fell, I reclaimed some of my power, enough to call your spirit here. But now I am fading once more. Sun Li consumes my energy. Your former master has long desired power, to impose his will on the Empire. His plan took years to form, but the prize was too grand to let go to waste on his brother's madness.
So, you see, we have an open palm villain
He
in the hands
consumes
of
my
Master Li.
essence to become a god, but he does not yet fully control his power. That is why I could bring you here, and why we can speak now.
Oh, she's
My
fading.
strength wanes. We must act quickly. For you to fulfill your destiny, I must send you to Dirge now, while Sun Li struggles to control his newfound power. The glorious strategist knows patience. Li has planned this for 20 years. When Dirge fell, he rescued you only because he believed you were a tool he could use. You will learn this and more, but we must move quickly. When he discovers what I have done, he will try to seal this realm and prevent me from sending you to Dirge. My temple at Dirge is defiled. I do not have the power to restore you to life, but I can send your spirit to Dirge, so you may cleanse the taint corrupting my holy sanctum. Hurry! If you restore the fountains of Dirge, I can restore you to life. If you do not, Master Li will become unstoppable. Seek out Abbot Song. He will help you. Restore the fountains of Dirge. Restore my power, and I will speak to you again.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and level up. I'm also going to look up game banshee stuff. Okay, so where do I want to put this? Okay. Okay. I'm all but mastered in a number of things. Let's see. Ooh. Gem of Premonition. Oh. Map. Blah blah blah. Evasion. Okay. So up we
Dire
go.
plane, stop!
Kill me! Okay. So here's the thing. We have a
I am healed.
open palm villain in the form of Master Lee, and we have a closed fist hero. Well, with Black Whirlwind, sort of. He kills pretty much everything, and Sagacious Zoo. But the actual practice of trying to be closed fist does not match the philosophy that's stated as closed fist.
This cannot be. Is it really possible? I sense the mark of the water dragon upon you. You have returned.
Sort of.
I am the spirit of Abbot Song, slain many years ago by the glorious strategist. Before my death, I was the head of the Spirit Monk Order, your order. Master Lee, he is Sun Lee, the traitor. How out of balance the world has become when one of our order believes Sun Lee to be his master. You are a spirit monk, born here in Dirge and cleansed in the sacred fountains. You were an infant the day the Emperor and Sun Lee attacked our monastery. I tried to save you from the slaughter, only to lose you to Lee when he ripped you from the arms of your dying guardian. I can only imagine what lies and distortions he told you about Dirge, your heritage, and his own role in events here. But now, you deserve to hear the truth.
The truth. Here we go.
Despite
Oops.
his position, Emperor Sun
I skipped
Hai
past something
could not
again.
alter
I'm sorry.
the natural order. He demanded that his brother, the glorious strategist, concoct a plan to rectify this insult. Through Sun Lee's cunning, the armies of the Emperor laid siege to the gates of Dirge. They came to seize the Water Dragon's power and her life-giving waters. The soldiers of the Imperial Army swarmed over us, too many to count. My spirit monks fought bravely, but I knew the battle was lost. We were beaten. All around me, my fellow spirit monks were dying. I tried to hold the attackers at bay. Prince Kin attacked me, and then Master Lee cut me down from behind. The Emperor ascended unopposed, but already Sun Li Lee and Prince Kin plotted against him. The glorious strategist was not content to watch his brother come to power. Emperor Sun Hai, ruler of the Jade Empire, stepped beyond his station and slew the water dragon, claiming her power for his own. His brothers tried to strike him down, but they could not know he would be so strong. Infused with the water dragon's power, he was now unbelievably powerful. Sun Li escaped with his life, but he left his brother, Prince Kin, to suffer the Emperor's terrible vengeance. A spirit monk child still lived. He killed your guardian. Claiming his identity, no longer a servant of the Emperor, Li abandoned his fearsome armor to become the master you thought you knew. If you and the amulet were the key to defeating his brother, he might still claim that power. Li disappeared with you and the amulet, escaping the Emperor's retribution. With his newfound power, the Emperor, as a taunt to his traitorous brother, bound Kin's spirit to the armor Li had left behind, and Death's Hand was born.
You were the last of the spirit monks. Sun Li saw our attempt to save you as confirmation of your importance. He believed you were meant to restore what he helped.
He trained you to be an instrument of vengeance, an agent to succeed where he and Prince Kin had failed. But with your death, the Emperor is now invincible. Then the glorious strategist has won. You were the last of the spirit monks, but now you are just a ghost like the rest of us. No one is left to oppose Sun Li. You spoke with the water dragon? Of course! Only she could guide your spirit to Dirge, while all others must wander the mortal world. I worried that our last hope had died with you, but now I see you have come to restore the fountains of Dirge. The first step in restoring the water dragon herself. As leader of the spirit monks in life, I am bound by honor and duty to aid you in this task. I swear I will not abandon you until the fountains of Dirge are restored. I can guide you here in Dirge, this lost home of yours. I know the monastery well, and will do everything in my power to help you restore the fountains. The fountains were tainted with human blood, which shattered their seals. The blood that stained them is gone. Replacing the seals should restore them. I know the monastery well. If there are questions... The amulet is an artifact of great power, though few truly understand its nature. What do you wish to know? The amulet is a powerful tool, but it is only a tool. When you were first learning to unleash the power within you, the amulet helped you to focus your mind and energy. But you are a spirit monk. The power of the water dragon was always in you, not in the amulet. Now you are strong enough to draw on that power without the amulet.
It is a tool and a focus. It allows you to understand the power you can wield, and to use the essence gems that so many discount as trinkets. We alone can draw on more than one gem at a time. You can do this, even without the physical amulet, now that you know your true nature. You no longer need the amulet, but Lee has a use for it. Lee's brother, Sanhai, consumed the water dragon's power, but without the amulet, it was a long and slow process. Even after 20 years, he was not strong enough to defeat you. Had the Lotus Assassins brought him enough pieces of the amulet, he would have been far more powerful. But Sun Li has the amulet, making him far more dangerous. With it, he can draw on the water dragon's power much faster. Unless you stop him soon, he will become invincible. I did not want the amulet to fall into the hands of our enemy. When I realized the battle was lost, I shattered it into several pieces. I gave the pieces to my apprentices and told them to flee to the farthest reaches of the Empire. The core of the amulet was given to the young monk who fled with you. I knew the core alone would be enough for you to start discovering your true power. But anyone else would need to find all the pieces to use the amulet.
I see.
The amulet is a powerful tool, but it is only a tool. Only that you should do as the water dragon asked, and try to restore the fountains of Dirge. I would be... Many of our order were brought to us as children, orphans we raised to serve our great mistress. But a few children are born here at the monastery. Both your mother and father were spirit monks, and you were born right here in Dirge, and bathed in the sacred fountains, mere days before we were destroyed. Both your mother and father died in the attack, along with the rest of us who served the water dragon. They were good people. Their love for each other was matched only by their devotion to the water dragon herself.
So these were not celibate monks. That's good to know.
Had they survived, you would have been raised here in Dirge. They would have instructed you from birth in the duties of a spirit monk. It is a tragedy you never knew them. Dirge is a place between. It exists in both the mortal world and the spirit realm.
Well, that's
And it
comforting.
leads to the underworld itself. It is a bridge between life and death. Once it was a holy place, but now it is defiled. Dirge has become a place of great evil and corruption, a corruption that has been growing for the past 20 years.
Lovely. And that's everything.
You are
Now I'm going to set him to support because he has some of the most awesome support options in the game. What is this? Oh, I know what it is. Are you on support? You are on support. Good. This will be interesting. Trader.
Dire flame.
Oh, that's rather... Somebody out there is doing Tempest. I think it's the guy I've been beating on.
Legendary strike. Yeah.
How the... What kind of range are you talking about here, lady?
Focus. Focus. I am healed.
Wow.
Dire flame.
See, Abbott Song refills all your gauges. Health, focus, chi, everything.
The guardian of this fountain is destroyed, and I weep for her. She was once one of our order, but lured by these promises of wealth and power, she betrayed us. This thing is the corrupted spirit of Xiang Wu. During the attack, she and several other spirit monks betrayed us by tainting the holy fountains with human blood. Long before the attack, Li sent spies to bribe some of our weaker members. When they tainted the fountains, the power sustaining us against the army vanished. After the battle, the Emperor executed Xiang Wu and the others, and he used the power of the water dragon to bind their spirits to the fountains. Their crime was terrible, but they did not deserve this fate. They suffered endless torment from which they could never escape. Such is the power of the binding. The binding is a sacred ritual of the spirit monks. We can draw on the power of the water dragon to bind a spirit to us. It is one of our tools for shepherding the dead. Even before Dirge was befouled, there were ghosts in the world. Some spirits would become lost in their journey here, or refuse to let go of the mortal world and go mad. If we found one of these restless ghosts, we could bind it to us and bring it to Dirge. Then we would release the spirit, so the water dragon could lead it into the after. The binding is a great gift from the water dragon, if used properly. But the power can be abused. The Emperor bound the traitors not to himself, but to a place. A spirit can never escape such a binding. It feels an inexorable pull, but it has nowhere to go. It feels a compulsion to obey, but is never given a command. The spirit twists and corrupts, and in its agony it goes mad. Binding a spirit to a place is a terrible crime for our order. The only thing worse is binding a living creature. Binding the living condemns them to a fate worse than death. It forces the subject to obey and robs them of their free will. As a spirit monk, you must never do such a thing. The ability to bind spirits comes from the essence of the water dragon inside you. You may not have the power now, but one day you will be able to call upon it. But this is not the time for it.
Oh. Not that I needed that. Here we go. Is there anything here? Doesn't appear to be.
You have nothing to fear here. Though many dangerous beings dwell in Dirge, these monks and soldiers cannot harm you. The monks and soldiers who fell during the battle are trapped here in Dirge. Caught in a never-ending war, they fight, they fall, only to rise and fall again. Lee cut me down the steps of the temple. My body fell and my spirit rose. Powerless, I fled toward the outer courtyard, while the battle still raged. I wanted to see if you had escaped. Instead, I saw Lee take you, and I found myself trapped out here. The Emperor has sealed the gates behind me. My spirit cannot leave, Dirge. None of the spirits here can leave. For 20 years, I have been trapped in the outer courtyard, unable to pass through the gate. I cannot say what fate lies ahead, but after 20 years, your return gives me reason to hope once more.
The first fountain has been restored. You have done well.
Great mistress, it is heaven itself to see you again. I have been so lost without your wisdom.
I have left you without my guidance for far too long, Abbot Song. But I could not speak with you. My strength was consumed contacting the last of the Order. You are the last. There is no one else that can do what you are destined to do. I had to conserve and prepare. I did not know the exact day you would cross to this realm. I was able to guide you here because there was an instant between the Emperor's death and when Sun Li claimed my power. I regained some energy, but that moment has passed. Li is consuming my power, drawing it through the amulet he stole when he betrayed you. You must restore the next fountain before it is too late. Perhaps, but Sun High did not have your amulet. The amulet trains you to access what is already. Let the wisdom of the abbot guide you if you need.
Yeah, I skipped past some stuff, I'm sorry.
I sense my former student refuses to rest easy. The time for subtlety is past. You are too valuable to abandon a second time. Come, we must return to Dirge.
Huh, not that far.
The second fountain is here, but the seal is missing. This can only be possible if the Guardian Mountain's fountain has been destroyed. This is troubling. I feel a foul taint here. Something worse than the corruption of the Emperor. Something older. Something not of this realm.
Oh, Joy. More demons.
There are unnamed things barred from entering both the mortal world and the spirit realm. But with the water dragon gone, such a being may have crossed into Dirge. Such a creature would be drawn to the corruption of the fountain. It must have destroyed the Guardian and hidden the seal so the fountain could never be restored. The creature would not go far. Wait, do you feel that? Something is coming. The gem has been kept here in the monastery for many generations, guarded by powerful spells that keep evil at bay. The spells persisted even after Dirge fell. The demon seeks to lure us to its lair, but it may also be trying to lure us away from the gem. We must go through the opposite arch if you wish to claim the gem. You are the last spirit monk. The wards will not keep you from the gem. But take care. Its power will be like a beacon drawing all manner of dark spirits near. Battling through such creatures may be just as difficult as facing the demon. In any case, the choice is yours.
Probably a little bit more. I can't use my, I'm going to save because I got a message. And I'll come back to this in a little bit. Okay, so the message I got wasn't as important as I thought it was. It was still interesting and garnered me some benefits. But again, okay, so down there's the Path of Demons. And in that direction is this gem that might be really, really awesome. And supposedly over here there's a scroll stand there. Okay. So... Okay. Going this way, past the things that aren't going to be causing me any trouble. Nothing here. Ooh. Brilliant Gem of Balance! I need to look at that. Ooh. Okay. Open this. And this is hard to see. So come up here. And, ooh, there's a urn. Gem of the Infinite Spirit. Gem of the Infinite Spirit is one of those things I don't really like. Body -5, mind -5, spirit +10. I mean, I prefer to have decent stats and everything, not to screw myself over in one regard to get myself higher in another. That is not my play style. Somebody else might like to use that. It's like the Fate Stones. The Fate Stones reduce your stats for a greater chance of getting a drop of the power-up that the stat fills out for. Okay, so... Oh, there's the spirit font. Okay. And now we get... Restless Spirits.
Dire Flame!
Ah!
You will fall! Legendary Strike!
Again, I wish there was a way I could undo. I could interrupt one of my power attacks so I could dodge something. I can't do it. That's the risk of a power attack. Okay. I'm not using focus nearly as much in this character as I did in my previous one, but my previous one was very focus based.
What's this? Another spirit drawn to this place? Another ghost seeking to claim the power of the gem? Your quest ended failure, as did mine. For 20 years, I have sought to pass the wards protecting this gem. Its power calls out to me, yet the magic guarding this prize has kept me at bay. You are bold. Do you not know my power? I can snuff out your existence like a flame. But wait! There is something different about you. You bear the mark of the water dragon. You can pass through the wards as will I, once I have devoured your spirit.
I am healed. Focus. Legendary strike. Dire flame. Meet your end.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't need to turn into a red minister, thank you. Okay. You know what? I don't need to level up just yet. I'll save that level up. That I will slot. Okay. Yep, looking nice and strong and powerful now.
Dire flame. Die with honor.
It almost seems to me that focus drains faster on this character. And I don't know why. I'm wondering if having a higher mind score means that focus mode costs less in addition to having more focus. That would be rather interesting. And now we go to the path of demons, which means we'll be using my staff. Oh, that little blue shockwave is the gem I just got. Every time I get hit, there's a 5%. There's a small percentage chance that there's a shockwave that will send my enemies falling. A rat demon? Seriously? Rhino demon. That's a little bit better. And ceramic urn for a reward, and it's a trap. Of course. Did I get anything out of it at least? Doesn't look like it. So bull demons are among the most cruel and powerful of all demons. Yes, I know there's a level up. Okay, now's the time to use the level up. Okay. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to save. I should have. Dang it. Here we go.
I know you. You were servants to a large dragon who must rule Dirge. But your mistress has no power here now. Dirge belongs to the master I serve. His strength grows. He feeds on a taint of
Is that an eye on the top of its head? Ugh.
He has no name. He is a being from neither the mortal world nor the spirit realm. He is darkness. He is suffering. He is sorrow and despair. He is evil incarnate. I do not fear you, for the power of my master flows through me. I enforce his will, for all must bow down to him. In time, the earth, the heavens, the living, and the dead, all bow before my master when he unleashes himself under. But do not fear, you will be spared this fate, for I will let your spirit into nothingness.
It's fast. It's not powerful enough, though. Oh, there was nothing behind him.
In all my long years of study and all my life, I have never heard of a being of such malevolent evil as this.
Now, this is kind of wonky. It's just like kind
I
of
knew
thrown in
spirits
there.
and demons would overrun Dirge after the Emperor defiled it. But the corruption is far greater than I ever feared, and worse is yet to come.
I think they overreached themselves when
The temple
they...
itself is the center of Dirge's corruption. The taint is at its strongest there. I shudder to think what unknown evil might await us inside.
I think they should have made it a more common known thing that, oh, it's because it was, oh, I'm so great evil. It sounds like it's another big bad, but really it's just a mini boss. So
We should return to the fountain by the courtyard gates. Restore it with the seal.
it's so, yeah, it's kind of overselling itself. Yeah, pain. And a lot of these have nothing in them other than pain. Lovely. I'm gonna resave. But yeah, the oh, this nameless evil corruption, blah 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 blah, comes out to be just a mini boss. It's not really all that important. It's just another challenge for you on the road to defeating Master Lee and setting everything back to balance. Yeah, they really shouldn't have tried to sell it as heavily as they did. Or they could have had it try to talk about how great it was, and then have Abbott Sung say that, oh, this thing might eventually get that powerful, we have to stop it now, blah 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 blah. It's just one of the meh places in the game. There aren't many, other than the entire closed fist thing. I think the only really good closed fist decision you have is getting the one of the girls that gets kidnapped by slavers, telling her to kill her captor. That's about the only real one that matches the philosophy, and I didn't choose that one. I hate their self-destructive nature. It's really annoying. Now, before I go up in there, I'm going to go visit some ponds.
The gates to the temple courtyard. It is difficult for those to make her presence felt, even here in the spirit. The dirge fed the very essence. The power of the water dragon is divine. Any mortal touched by it would be instantly consumed. However, the Emperor found a way to corrupt the body power. The immortal purity of the water dragon is befouled by human blood spilled in the fountains. Her power is tainted, allowing the Emperor, mortal, to seize it as evil. The gates are open. We can make our way through the temple courtyard to the temple itself. Inside the temple, you can go.
Sorry about cutting him off there, sort of. I was getting really, really tired of the water sounds. And they're following me. And left. Too bad you can't jump. I would just jump down from this tower down below. So I got all my focus, I got all my chi, I got all my health. Time to go up the steps. Oh, this glitch. Give me a moment. Save. Load. And just to be sure, save again. Okay. Realize Monk Al-Dakwan, the first spirit monk of Dirge, and his 12 brothers, in return for their faithful service, the Water Dragon set these 13 monks aside. These 13 monks never traveled the journey to the underworld, but instead became one with the Water Dragon herself. Let's go this way.
Stop! Dire flame!
Wish there was some way to tell when they would track and when they wouldn't.
You will fall!
Almost.
Legendary strike!
Focus is really useful for killing things quickly. And I have a focus shrine right here, so...
Dire flame!
These things are really annoying with meleeers. Alright, because the focus thing right here won't do that for me. Okay. spirit font. I think sometimes these are just used as decoration, especially when where there are two of them. Because it's not like you can't use them for a certain period of time afterwards.
The second fountain is restored, and for this I thank you. But from this point on, Abbot Song cannot travel with you. He must lead his fellows from their cursed existence.
Great Mistress, I have tried to lead them, to free them, but they will not listen to me. They cannot even see me. Let me continue on and redeem myself for this failure.
You suffered doubt and defeat, but you are strengthened by the actions of this spirit monk. Go. Lead your fellows to victory and rest. Your path does not lie in the temple.
Yes, Great Mistress, it is all so clear. I will do as you say, and the spirit monks shall avenge the great slaughter of 20 years ago.
Here we go.
Abbot Song has done all he can for us. For too long he has been apart from his brethren. Now he can finally join them, though their ultimate victory will be up to you. A great evil awaits, and only you have the power to defeat it. Destroy the creature corrupting my temple. Do this, and the restoration of Dirge will be complete.
Okay.
With Dirge restored, a great portion of my power will return. I will be able to grant rest to my loyal servants, and help you back to the land of the living. But beware. The true corruption of Dirge rests in the temple, where Emperor Sun Hai struck me down. That desecration drew terrible things to Dirge, beings not part of the natural order. An abomination has gorged itself for 2 decades on the pain and suffering released with my murder. 20 years growing strong, feasting on the death of a god. All creatures, all spirits, even the gods, have their place. But this nameless thing is not truly part of our existence. It is a manifestation of all that is wrong in our world. Sun Hai disrupted the natural order, and unknowingly gave birth to a mindless evil driven only by
It didn't
instinct
seem
and
too
hunger.
mindless.
It feeds and it grows, and now you must destroy it. I cannot aid you in this battle. The very taint that feeds your enemy keeps me from entering. Destroy it. Cleanse my temple, and I will speak with you inside.
Okay.
You cannot join this battle. Your destiny lies in the temple at the top of the stairs.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.